nothing to do, nowhere to go. देखो सुनो मत बोलो. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% करे नाटक. किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो. ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना. Who asked you live at zero complete level? मौज में रहो, be happy.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. In Srimad Bhagavad Mahapuran, in the 11th canto, there is a topic about Bhagwan Dattatreya. And there the story goes that he was cheerfully, happily, fearlessly, relaxed way moving in the world. So we will not go into the details of the names and all that. We have to understand the principle. So the king of that place, he happened to see him and said, "Come on, what is this? You are so cheerful, happy. Where from you get it? You have nothing, in fact. You have no kingdom, you have no property, you have no army, you have no wealth, you have no family. And yet you are so happy." Bhagwan Dattatreya says, "Therefore I am happy." How simple it is. We have kept our happiness in the pockets of others. Wise people are not happy because of. Wise people are happy in spite of. Such a little change. And the story goes. He says, "I have not made anybody as my guru." Many people, recently somewhere, one person came, probably in Australia. Recently it happened. "Swamiji, you have to give me Diksha." I said, "It is like a small child. I want chocolate."
I don't have an answer for that. Is there something else I can help with?
She's so sweet, no? So,
Swamiji, it's punishment for all the wives.
therefore, when he said, "I want Diksha," I said, "Look here, I have never given Diksha to anybody, nor I will give you." "No, but I want." Then I said, "Look here, whether you accept me as your guru or not, it is in your hands. I have no choice. I have only one choice. I don't accept you. You say, who cares? I accept you. Don't push the guru outside. Guru is when we are able to learn from anything or anybody. That ability of ours to learn from everything in this world is invocation of Guru in our life. The problem is not teaching, the problem is learning. See? The same Guru teaches so many students. But what is important is how many of them learn. Teaching or coaching is same for all. But the recipient, are they qualified, capable, wanting themselves to change? Or we go and sit in the satsang as a challenge to the Mahatma. So many have come and gone, now you try, huh? See, friends, therefore, what we are studying here, learning here, is this principle. We have to learn from everything in life. And the day, this also I told, but fortunately nobody does, therefore my market is maintained. If you all become wise, where will I go? I want you to continue to be otherwise. So my market is maintained. If you try this, now you are given a nice copy. When I saw that copy, so beautiful. When I used to write, now I stopped writing. Only everything goes on laptop. So when I used to write, it was my great weakness to have good copy and good pen to write. But I never got in my life. Never. All useless papers and broken pencils, and then you have to hold that pencil like this and in that you write, that kind of thing. Now you have got a good pencil, good thing. The same book which is given to you, make it as what I have learned today. Every day learn one thing. Write it down. Every day. And don't do ditto. Every day something new you have to learn. When you thus start learning something new every day, your mind will not remain dull. See? Because now you want to learn something. See? And when we learn from every experience of our life, we grow wise. And when we do not learn from any experience of our life, we grow old and otherwise. Old and otherwise people have nothing but complaints about everything in this world, including God. Why God has created this world? Just to trouble you, nothing else. Therefore, here we are, all of us, including me, to learn. Friends, when I talk to you, you will not know this, but I learn more than you. Because when I am talking, I am fully involved in this. You can take a sortie. See? Like I have been talking for last 10 minutes. How many minutes you have heard? Huh? Even this is not heard. Mind goes here and there, but I have to be here 100%. Therefore, let us make this retreat as one takeaway from this retreat. Every day learn something. No, I have learned how to make rasam out of sambar. Not that dirty thing. That I can tell you easily. Add more water in the sambar, it becomes rasam. See, not that. What we have learned for our life. So, the fourth verse, Kshudvyadhischa chikitsatam pratidinam Kshudvyadhischa chikitsatam pratidinam Bhikshaushadam bhujyatam Swadvannam natu yachatam vidivashat Praptena santushyatam Shitoshnadi vishayyatam natu vrusha Vakyam samucharyatam Audasinyam abhipsyatam janakrupa Naishturyamusrujyatam in short, the whole 8 principle here tell one thing. And that one thing is Bhagavad Gita, 15th chapter, 5th verse. Dvandvair vimuktaha sukhadukka sajnaihi gachanti amhudaha tad avyayam padam. See? Dvandvaihi vimuktaha. Everything in this world is existing in pairs. Everything. And this is how is the structure of the world. So what is the option? Accept cheerfully or accept miserably. See how simple it is. Now here, sometime there is light off, sometime it is not. So one type of people will be constantly complaining. I don't know. Others are making adjustment. When there is light off, very good sleep. Use the time. See friends, do we complain day after night, night after day is coming? No, we accepted it. In short, everything in this world is in pairs. There is nothing in this world which is singular except Paramatma. See, joy, sorrows, gain, loss, success, failure, friend, enemy, health, disease, doctor, patient, everything is in pairs. If this is so, what is the option? Accept cheerfully or accept miserably. So all of us are miserable by choice. Who doesn't have miseries in life? My best example is electric post. This I learned, I told you, my whole life is learning continuously. I was in Delhi in a Bengali colony. Morning I used to go for my satsang, 6 o'clock, sometime little early. So one Bengali lady with the nightie and all the jata like the Lord Shiva, without taking bath and all that, and the doggy in front and leading the dog. The day is led by the dog. See? And the dog will not go anywhere. I want my post. So he will not go anywhere. And when that electric post comes of his choice, then he is happy. So first of all, he will do Atma Pradakshina. Then he will do Sahtanga Dandavat. And then Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate. Isn't it? So when that dog is coming, the pillar starts telling, oh God, again this fellow has come. Who doesn't have problems in this life? If you don't want any problem, die. Create problem for others. Suppose I die here. Arey Rama, don't say like that. What will we do? See, we are over here. You can bury me here and go. See, friends, problems are the sign of life. See. One old lady asked me this question, Swamiji, please tell me, I get too much of pain in my knee. Why this is happening? I said, Mama, you have to answer my questions without argument. I will give you your answer. Yes. Why God has given us eyes? Swamiji, am I a baby? I said, you are arguing. Simply answer my question. Why God has given us eyes? For seeing. See how intelligent you are. Why God has given us ears? For hearing. Same way, knees are given for paining. See, friends, take life lightly in the light of wisdom. That is the only way. And therefore, here all the pairs of complements are brought. See, I don't use the words pairs of opposite. They are not opposite, they are complementary. If there is no death, life has no meaning. If there is no poverty, riches have no meaning. See, if there is no third world country, first world country has no meaning. If there is no underdeveloped country, there is no meaning for overdeveloped country. See, therefore, they are complementary to each other. So, Shitoshnadi Visayyatam. One has to learn to endure what cannot be cured. Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter. Bhagavad Gita gives the answer to all your problems of life. See? Matra sparshaastu kaunteya, shitoshna sukha dukkhada, agama apayina anityan tan titikshasva bharata. Any experience that we gather through our sense organs has only two stories, either sukhada or dukkhada. Either they give us joy or sorrows. But both of them have got the same story. They begin in time, they remain for some time, they are over after some time. Therefore, they are temporary. Because of the temporary experience, to become permanently miserable, is it the wise way? Then, Tan titikshasva bharata. Bharata, the one who wants to revel in wisdom, only way is titikshasva. What cannot be cured should be endured. Husband and wife in the old age, they don't stay together because of love. They stay together because of endurance. What cannot be cured should be endured? No, don't endure. Convert the endurance into enjoyment. Then you are walking the spiritual path. See, friends. Therefore, Shitoshnadi Visayyatam Natu Vrutha Vakyam Samucharyata. Vrutha Vakyam na Samucharyata. Don't talk unnecessarily. How much we keep on talking. See? About this I will tell you one example to make this point. Many years before it happened, those days Bombay, there were not many flyovers. And Bombay is divided by a railway line, east and west. So, I had to go to the east from the west. And when at that very time, the gate closed. So, you can't cross. It took 15 minutes. We had to wait there. Nothing can be done. So, when we went to our lecture spot, the person who was driving me, he said, Swamiji, I want to go and tell that because of this. Did anybody ask you? He said, no. Why are you telling? But Swamiji, I said, what but? You are giving lecture or I am giving lecture? You are giving. Then who is answerable, me or you? Swamiji became very miserable because I didn't allow him to talk. Then I started my lecture. Finished, took 20 minutes more than the due time. Nobody knew what happened. After everything was over, I asked, did anybody ask? Did anybody complain? Many times we talk when it is not necessary. Vrutha vakyam na samucharyata. No need. Therefore, our Mahamantra, who asked you? This who asked you, I learned from a great Mahatma, Amma. One day I told, I am going to stop giving lectures, enough of it. So she started laughing. I said, Mama, why are you laughing? Is it a joke? He said, this is the best joke of the year. Why? Whose question you are answering that you don't want to give lectures? Did Narayana ask you, excuse me, will you give lectures? No, he didn't ask me. Did I ask you whether you want to give lectures or not? No. Whose question you are answering? Observe this, friends. Many a times we talk when nobody has asked us anything. Vrutha vakyam, unnecessary talking. For our Mahamantra, dekho, suno, mat bolo. See, friends. That doesn't mean all the time as if you are consuming a handful of caterpillar. No, relax. Therefore, Vrutha Vakyam na samucharyatam. Then, Audasanyam abhipsatam janakrupa. If somebody is greatly helpful to you, or if somebody is absolutely negative towards you, remain indifferent towards both. See? Otherwise, what happens? In USA, many years before, I was in Pennsylvania. We went out with my amma and like only lungi and shirt. Suddenly it started snowing. It became so cold. So with my khadav and this thing, she says, Swamiji, it is so cold. I said, what? I didn't create the cold. What can I do? But how will you live? I said, it is your problem. No, we should go to some shop and buy something. I said, okay. We went. Got the shoes, socks, and overcoat, cap, everything. Gloves. We went home. When we went home, her daughter said, Swamiji, you are looking damn cute. I said, I am not looking, I am. Then, did Mama got it for you? I said, no. Then my Krishna got it for me. Come on, don't bring Krishna everywhere. I said, let me get in, I'll talk to you. Then we were sitting near the fire. Then I told her, look here. Today your mother has given me something, therefore I like her. Tomorrow she gives me something, therefore she is good. Again she gives me something, she is really good. She did that job for 100 times. And 101st time, whatever reason, she is not able to help me. That very moment, she will become bad for me. See, friends. On the contrary, whatever happens in our life, attribute it to Him. Something comes to us, reminded of God. Something doesn't come to us, reminded of God. So every experience, every event of our life will remind us of the divine. Then we are walking the spiritual path. Therefore, Shatrau Mitre Putre Bandhau Makuru Yatnam Vigraha Sandhau. Our Mahamantra, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो. Don't create friends and enemies in this world. Be friendly with everyone. Adveshta sarva bhutana maitra karuna evacha. 12th chapter Bhagavan says, my devotee is friendly with everyone. We are a friend to a friend. When we are friend to a friend, we have minimized our ability to expand. On the contrary, if we are friendly with everyone, you are at home with everyone. See, friends, this is what is meant here. Vrutha Vakyam na samucharyatam audasinyam abhipsatam janakrupa naishtiryam srujyatam. Yes, sometimes somebody will help us, somebody cannot, it's okay. To practice this, my principle I will tell you. This principle is very simple. Write off your rights on everybody in this world before they perform your rights right now. Write the correct spelling. We have no right on anybody in this world. But then we start thinking, I have right on my children, I have right on my wife, I have right on my husband. You have no right, you are left. The day you write off your rights, you will never be disappointed in life. Disappointment is when expectation is not met with, we are disappointed. And what is expectation? I never expected that he will kill me. See, friends, one young boy asked me this question. Swamiji, you move around the world, but people don't change, although you are giving so many talks. Don't you feel bad about it? I said, I have no expectations that they should change. On the contrary, if they don't change, I am happy. My market is maintained. Live at zero expectation level. Life becomes very easy. No problem of any kind. Therefore, audasinyam abhipsatam, udasinatasi. Udasina means what? Udasina means not frustrated. What happened? Udasin. No. Udasina means ut asinaha. Ut means above. Rise above the relativity and get rooted in the absolute. That is udasina. There is one sampradaya in our religion, it's called Udasin Akhada. They belong to the Nath Sampradaya, wherein they are not connected with any so-called institution. They are freely moving in this world. They have no possessions, no relations, no nothing. See, Udasin. Now continuing the last verse. Ekante sukhamapsyatam paratare. The light has gone there or here? You are on?
Yes, yes.
Okay, I thought your light also gone.
I did go for a while.
Ekante sukhamapsyatam paratare. Chetas samadhiyatam. Purnatma susamikshatam jagadidam. Tadbaditam drishyatam. Prakarma pravilapyatam chitibalat. Napyuttarai shlishyatam. Prarabdham tviha bhujyatam atha para. Brahmatmana sthiyatam. You have seen this verb again and again. Shlishyatam, sthiyatam, drushyatam, samadhiyatam. The meaning is, this should be done. That is the meaning. That is one of the ways of grammar in Sanskrit. So, ekante sukhamasyatam. Learn to be happy when you are alone. But when we are alone, we have to take the phone. What sound? No. There was one lady, she used to write me sometime. Every sentence she writes, then send. So 20 sentences, 20 times, ting. Finally I called her. I said, you are educated but fool. Whatever you have to write in one go and delete. Don't send me. See? No, Swamiji, when I write you, I feel relieved. I said, am I a bathroom or relieved? I don't know what kind of human beings are in this world. Ekante sukhamasyatam. Learn to remain cheerful and happy when you are all alone. Spend time to be alone and not lonely. We are lonely even in the crowds. See? There is a lot of difference between being alone and being lonely. Ekante sukhamasyatam. And for that, the technique which we told you. Do not talk to yourself, number one. Number two, listen to silence. Both. Not talking means not creating sounds. Listening to silence means not getting affected by the sounds. Practice this. For this, we don't require anything external. We are not telling you, sit in the Padmasana or sit in the Shirshasana. No. Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. That's it. Ekante sukhamapsatam paratare chetas samadhiyatam. See, samadhiyatam, be attentive. Many of us get too much attracted towards samadhi or what they call meditation. In Yoga Sutra, there are 8 limbs, Ashtanga Yoga. Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayam, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi. Samadhi is in Prakriti. It is not in us, the truth that we are. These are the limbs. Like I am the body, hands and legs are my limbs. So hand and legs are meant for supporting my life. Hands are not lifting anything. I am lifting through the hands. They are my instruments. In the same manner, Prakriti, Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayam, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi, they fall in the category of matter. In that, these last 3, Dharana, Dhyan, Samadhi, they are working on the mind. Dharana, fix the mind with reference to place. Mind should not go away from that place. Dhyana, fix the mind in the same place on one object. And Samadhi, fix the mind in the same place on the same object for a longer period of time. So Dharana is space oriented, Dhyana is object oriented, Samadhi is time oriented. The whole samsara is time, space and object. Our mind runs only in time, space or objects. Samadhi is suspension of the movement of mind in these 3 parameters. Unless this is achieved, we will not be able to peep beyond. See? Therefore, here the teacher says that paratare chetas samadhiyatam. Meaning what? Be attentive. If you are to listen to silence, silence cannot be heard by the ears. Ears can hear only sounds. Now, how to listen to silence? Very simple technique. Remain indifferent to the sounds. That is listening to silence. Similarly, fixing the mind in the absolute is not getting influenced or disturbed by the relative world. कोई निंदो, कोई वंदो, कोई कैसे कहो रे, राम सांगे प्रीत बांधी होत जैसे होत रे. Somebody will praise you, somebody will condemn you. How does it matter? Because somebody praises you, you don't become great. Because somebody condemns you, you don't become bad. You know what you are. See? This is the practice of samadhi. Not sitting tightly and suffering silently. Many places where this meditation marketing is done. One level, second level marketing, third level marketing. Meditation. They put the board outside. See? Don't disturb. Meditation in progress. We are already disturbed. Therefore, samadhiyatam. We have to very much live in this world, relative world. But let this relative world have no impact on us. Like whatever I am talking to you, you are listening, but there is no impact. Exactly the same way. So the capability you have, now invoke that capability. Therefore, while listening satsanga, everything is so simple, so good. But the moment we put on shoes, everything goes back. Paratare cheta samadhiyatam purnatma susamikshatam jagadidam tadbaditam drishyatam. See, purnatma susamikshatam. See, friends, there is a saying, papi sarvatra papam ashankate. A thief looks upon everybody as a thief. See? Do you know who is that man who is coming? I don't know him, but looks to be a thief. One example. One person, I was with my friend in a big shop on the counter. Swamiji, please come and sit, bless my seat. I said, then open your cash box, I'll throw it away. No, don't play that, if you close it. And then, morning time, 9 o'clock, one person came with, this khadi pajama and bush shirt and a shabnam bag. He was coming. And my friend was, see, now these people, early morning, they come for donation. They don't earn money, they only want donations, useless fellows. By then he came and he said, excuse me, is this the shop of Mr. Madhusudan Junjunwala? Yes. You have a friend in Calcutta? Yes. His name is such and such. Yes. He has sent me to you. Please contact him on phone, then talk to him. He has something to tell you. So he immediately contacted. Did you contact? Then give it to me. And he said, please tell your friend, after I deliver the 5 million draft to him, he should inform you, yes, I have received. And then, now please talk to him. I gave him this thing. Now tell him that you have received. Yes, I have received. Thank you very much. Please come, have a cup of tea. Earlier, he was a thief. Friends, our vision is always clouded. If we look at the world without any biasness, everybody in this world is good. To find bad people is difficult. To find good people is easy. See, friends, we come back, I move throughout the world, so many places, such things happen which can never be attributed to anything. See, on Hamburg airport, I had only pounds. To take out the trolley, you require some coins, which I didn't have. So I had tried, but I could not get anywhere. Finally, I said, okay, now I had to drag my bag. Earlier, my bags used to be very heavy. So I had to drag like that. So one of the porter, he talks German and I don't know German. He said, wait a minute. He took out his coin and put and gave the trolley, please take this. So when I wanted to give him pound, he refused. No, take it. Who helps us? When we doubt everybody, we doubt even God. See, friends. Therefore, remember this. Is most important. Purnatma susamikshatam. Let us try to see something positive, good in everything. Nothing is absolutely bad in this world. But there can be something absolutely good. And that is what we are. So samikshatam jagadidam tad badhitam drishyatam. See. Then look upon the world as the divine expression. See. I'll tell you another example. I don't like dogs. Once in LA, there was one old lady, Tamilian lady. She has been after me every year I go, please come and stay with us. She used to come for satsang. So I said, okay, next year I'll come. Accordingly, they fixed me. I went to her house. My friends left me and went away. When I entered their house, there were 9 dogs and 11 cats. I thought, let me go and have something to drink from the fridge. On the fridge there was a sticker. This house is meant to cater the needs of my dogs and cats. If you are uncomfortable, you can walk out. Now where do I go? Then, Mama, your dogs are so sensitive, they understand. And she became so happy, whatever I wanted is available. Because when I love her, dogs and cats are her glory. World is the glory of God. If we love the Lord, we cannot hate this world. See, friends, this word hate, remove from your dictionary. The word hate is very pernicious. It will change your complete anatomy inside. See? When you say, I don't like it. When you say, I hate it, see, everything, complete your endocrine balance gets upset. Never use that word. And then only, if you don't like somebody, it's natural. We are not supposed to like everything. Okay, I don't like it. I'm sorry. Over. I hate it. No. See? Tad badhitam drishyatam. Then prakarma pravilapyatam. Prakarma pravilapyatam. Whatever we have done in the past, be attentive. When we are stepping on the spiritual path, the most important thing we all have to learn. This I will tell you through one example. In Kerala, in Amrutananda Maharaj Ashram, I used to go there for regular lectures. One day when I went, there was one old man, and after the lecture he came and he said, Swamiji, I want to come and talk to you in your room. I said, please protect me. I don't entertain anybody in my room when I am alone. You want to talk in public. No, Swamiji, it is something personal. I say, I am not interested in you. But he was pakka. Next day, he wrote 4 or 5 pages later. Put in an envelope. And gave me and held my feet. Elderly man. And he said, unless you promise you will read the letter, because I know you have capacity, you tear it and throw it away. I know that. Unless you promise that you will read it, I will not leave you. I said, okay, I'll read. Leave me. Then naturally I had to read. And what is written there? I have done this bad, I have done that bad. I have married 4 times but never told any other wife. I have got children from everybody, and now what happened, one of them came to know, and then they all united together, and together 4 of them divorced me simultaneously. Now I am alone. My children all don't like me. Now what should I do? Therefore I come in this ashram. Now what should I do? Please tell me. Please help me. Now what was happening? He was carrying the burden of his past. Nobody asked him, is it not? I didn't ask him. For me, He is born at this moment. I am not interested in your past. When I am not interested in your past, why do you tell? Start your spiritual life from now onwards. This is prakarma pravilyapyatam. Don't bring your past. I have done such a wrong thing, Swamiji, God will punish me or forgive me. God doesn't punish anybody. We punish ourselves. Bhagavad Gita, 5th chapter. Na kartrutvam na karmani lokasya srujati prabhu. Na karma phala sanyogam svabhavastu pravartate. Na datte kasyachit papam na chaivam sukrutam vibhu. Ajnane navrutam jnanam tena muyyanti jantavaha. God is not interested in our good karma, bad karma. See, we are punished by ourselves. Nobody punishes us. To stop that, this is the technique. Start your spiritual life from now onwards. Meaning, don't bring anything of your past, good or bad. If you decide it, that you don't want to talk anything about your past, whatever has happened from today's 23rd or 24th, 23rd October 2022. You decide, before this date you will not talk anything. Now try to talk. You have nothing to talk. Whenever we talk to others, we talk about the past. Whenever we talk to ourselves, we talk about the future. And what we talk? Try to solve the non-existing problems. The net result, we are not in the present. Spiritual life is simplest because you are not required to go anywhere. Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. In this you don't have to do anything. After going to heaven, I will be happy. That means you accept that you are miserable now. See, friends, prakarma pravilapyata means do not talk about your past, do not ask anybody about their past. See, where are you from? I am from Navsari. Navsari? I am from Navsari. Ram Ram, Maro Goli Navsari ko. All the time, going in the past, going in the past. See? Then only we can delete our past. See, friend, be attentive. There is nobody in this universe through whom something good or bad has never happened knowingly or unknowingly. It is not possible. Because Prakriti is that where Vikruti is normal. Don't carry the burden of guilt in you. In old age, Taittiriya Upanishad, Kimahagam papam akaravamiti, Kimahagam sadhuna akaravam. In old age, these two things torture a person. Why did I do the wrong things when I was young? Why I did not do the right things when I was young? When you think about it, old age. Why? All the time available. Then go on imagining, thinking about, Therefore, don't talk to yourself. My friend, spiritual life is simpler than the simplest. It is not complicated. But if I tell you this thing, wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%, you will never do it. But if I tell you, go to Kailash Manas Sarovar and stand in the waters up to the chest deep depth and raise your hand above, keeping the Rudrakshamala in your hand, and chant Mahamrutyunjaya Japa. Om Trambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiyo Vandanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamsar. Chant there 108 times. I have no doubt you will do it. But if I tell you this one, wherever you are, whenever you are, we don't like simple things, we like complicated things. It is not our fault, manufacturer's defect. See? Therefore, to give up the past is the most potent spiritual life. But we are unable to, because that is our personality. And therefore, old people are not accepted among the youngsters. See? Old people's time and today's time, there is a valley of difference. See? During old times, the mother, the grandmother, the grandfather, the in-laws and outlaws, all staying together. That time it was possible. Today, everybody has got their own life. Everybody wants their own space. No, we all should stay together and suffer together. Friends, stay away and remain close, rather than staying close and remaining away. I know you don't like this, but this is the simplest way to lead life. Therefore, prakarma, the past, should be dissolved. Prakarmam pravilapyatam chitibalad. And what is the strength? Chitibalad. Don't bring your past in the present. Make a firm resolution. Never talk about the past. See? Even if somebody asks, be attentive. You are not obliged to answer every question. Even in your examinations, they give the examination options. Answer any one question out of 100 and then you are pass. So there also you are given option. So when anybody asks question, you are not obliged to ask. I don't know. I don't know. This is the Mahamantra. See? Swamiji, where are you born? I don't know. You don't know? I said, really, I don't know. Now tell me, do we really know where we were born? Somebody told us. And we accept it. Then they write that dumb thing called a Kundali. And in that Kundali you will see the time of birth is never a round figure. 1943. Now in 1943, whether the head came out or the tail came out, the whole thing came out or half came out. See? And thereafter, on the basis of that, they write the chart. Oh, Guru is very strong, Shukra is very weak, and sun never rises. I asked one nurse this way. I said, hey, don't mind my question because I am a little abnormal person. What is that? I said, in all the time of birth, nobody's time of birth is a round figure except Ram and Krishna. They were born at 12 o'clock. They were not Sardarji. Yet they were born at 12 o'clock, is it not? All other people, watch them. See your own Kundalini. Getting lost only in that. So I don't know that also I don't know. But then that becomes our firm thing. I am from here, I am from there. All bluff, oh bluff. Therefore, prakarma pravilapyatam chitibalad, by proper understanding, uttaraihi nashlishyatam. Then do not create subsequently again so many burdens on your head. Meaning, thereafter lead a life where the karma phala, you are not doing anything to get anything. There are three types of karma. Sanchita karma, the past. Agami karma, the future. Prarabdha karma, the present. So Sanchita karma, the past, drop it. Gone. Then in this life, whatever karma we are doing, then the result will be responsible for the next life. So live in this world in such a manner that you are not doing anything, keeping your eye on the result. What will I get? Meaning, when the kartrutva abhiman, the sense of doership, is not operating in and through all our activities, then why you are doing everything? Life is a time pass. ना कुछ पाना, ना कुछ खोना. See? Nothing to gain, nothing to lose. Why? Nothing to do, nowhere to go. See, friends, if a thought comes in our mind, today I have wasted my day, I should have done this thing. You are a strong personality. Nothing to gain, nothing to lose. Let the life be lived through us. But we should not become the victim of three enemies. Alasya, Nidra, Pramad. Alasya, laziness. Nidra, excessive sleeping. Pramad, expert in repeating the mistakes. Protect yourself from these three and let the life be lived through us. One day we will come to know, when we were not in this world, there was nothing lacking. When we will leave this world, there will be nothing lacking. Don't trust me? Leave and see. Nothing will be lacking. So our earlier absence and posterior absence makes no difference. What difference it is making the present? Ahankara vimudhatma karta hamiti manyate. But we have that arrogance. I am doing this, I am doing that. Suffer. We are done, you suffer. See, friends. Therefore, let the past be not brought in the present, first step. Second step, when you are living here, live for a time, but nothing to achieve, nothing to lose in this world. See, friends. Relax. Thode gum hai, thodi khushiya. The world is like this. Yes, there are some difficulties, some problems, everybody happens. And then prarabdham, the fourth one is prarabdham tviha bhujjatam. Prarabdha karma means what? That those events which are due in this present life, there is no option but to go through. According to Yoga Shastra, three things are predetermined. Number one, what will be our birth? Whether we will be born as man or woman, whether we will be born as human being or animal, is already determined. Because the blueprint we have given last life, at the time of death, blueprint. I have not eaten chicken. Next life, blueprint again, what God can do. See? How simple it is, friends. Thereafter, this present life is predetermined. You can't change it. Then, ayuhu. What is the longevity? That is also predetermined. And bhogaha. And what are the experiences which are due to us in this life? That is also predetermined. Jati ayu bhogaha. Karmashaya. If this is predetermined, only one option. Go through cheerfully or go through miserably. See, friends, prarabdham tuhe bhujyatam, then atha parabrahmatmana siyatam, and then live not as anybody, but live as Parabrahma is what? Once Yashoda Maya got angry with Bhagwan Krishna because he was eating the clay, the soil, and people told Yashoda Maya, your Kanaya is eating soil. Really? She got angry and came with a stick in the hand and scolded him. Were you a pig in the last life? You are eating clay? Bhagavan Krishna thought, oh God, whether she recognized me or what, because I only took the Varaha avatar. Then to confuse her, he opened his mouth and created the Vishwarupa Darshan, and she got frightened. No, beta, everything. See, friends. Because somebody tells us you are good or bad, we don't become. Be whatever you are. And we don't have to do the following thing. We don't have to prove anything to anybody. This is one of the highest spiritual practice. See? One lady asked me this, Swamiji, I want to be like you, You are relaxed, cheerful and all that. I am always tense and all that, I want to be like you. Please bless me. I say, I never bless anybody. Then how can I be like you? I said, you cannot be like me. Why? No beard. To be like me, you have to have beard. No, Swamiji, please. Long beard, full wisdom. Short beard, doubtful wisdom. No beard. I didn't say, you said. Then I told her, I said, look here, your life, if I had to write in 2 sentences, your life is a struggle to prove something to somebody. But you don't know what you want to prove and to whom and who cares for you. See? We are struggling. I want to prove I am a holy person. See? I want to prove I am very disciplined. Who cares? Be yourself. Don't try to prove anything to anybody in this world. See? And second thing, we try to justify everything. Whenever we justify, we are doubtful about our own decisions. Whenever we question, we are not clear about what we are doing is right or wrong. See? Last example, I will close this. In Mumbai, probably it happened. There used to be one lady, she used to come regularly for satsang. And there only after lecture I used to meet 1 or 2 people. But I will never allow anybody to come to my house. Because when I go to his house, I can run away. Say, hey, I am going, okay. Because if I get bored of him, I can go away. But if he comes to my house, what can I do? I can't push him out. Therefore, this is a simple technique I developed. Nobody comes to my place. I will come to your place and run away whenever I want. So, Swamiji, I want to come to your place. I said, no. But I want to talk personal. I said, personal, I cannot talk to you separately in public. Okay, I will call you. I said, okay, call me. And she called. Swamiji, you know. I said, what I know? My husband is in USA. I said, yes. And for my son's education, I am here. I said, yes. Then, so, my son goes to the school. Now he is in class 10 or 10, some classes also. Whole day I am alone at home. I am getting bored. If I have got some boyfriend, if I go along with him, he also likes me and I also like him. What is wrong in that? I said, nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. I said, Mama, if you are clear, there is nothing wrong in that, you will never ask this question. You are guilty of yourself. A guilty person alone asks for advice. Friends, be answerable to your own conscience. Do we fall in our self-respect? Others may not respect us, but when we start disrespecting ourselves, it is an experience worse than torture. And therefore, here this is said. Don't bring your past, drop it. All good bad that has happened, over. Don't repeat it now. Start afresh, as if nothing has happened. That is enough. See? And then lead life for a time pass. Nothing to gain, nothing to lose. Forget, forgive. Slowly, the mind will no more be guilty. You know, in Christianity they have got one thing. They call it confession. See? You go and confess. And then you are all afraid of I told him everything. Now he will blackmail me. See? Therefore, live in the utter present and be happy. And remaining happy is Parabrahmatmanasti yatam. Then you are living as divine. In last words, let the divinity express through us. Expression of divinity is cheer and happiness. No burden of guilt or frustration or regrets or arrogance. Give it a try. Meet you next year. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.